Hey guys, welcome to another live. Today we're going to talk about AI agents to filter for profiles that you can deploy AI comments to. So this might look complex in reality, but let me just share my screen to show you how that works. It's pretty simple. There's apps nowadays like Power In that I'm going to share in the description. I forgot to do so that allow you to auto comment on LinkedIn posts, right? And the result of that is this guy, for example, he might reply to my comments, plus a bunch of people actually see my comment. Um, I'm gonna show you what it looks like, and it's a bit controversial because yeah, some people don't like having AIs on their post, but I'm gonna dive into the reasons why it's actually great. So this is an example of comments. Most of my comments there will be a question inside them. So it's nice because yeah, you get an AI to actually ask you a question on a post. And yeah, the result of that is major interactions. So if I just show you some stats here, since I started using these AI comments on my LinkedIn, I also deploy it on Twitter, by the way. So engagement, yeah, has gone up by uh, yeah, engagement at least 30% is what I last saw, and see here the impressions, so 34% more, 10,000 impressions in 7 days. I get more followers as well. So I wrote a newsletter not so long ago about the case for AI comments. As I mentioned, some people don't like it, but I think AI is an extension of me. I think it adds value as well. You can subscribe to my newsletter, by the way. I'm dropping like major value in there. I'm experimenting with AI, and I expect AI to get way better pretty soon. It's constantly getting better, right? Which means that my comment would be better. And I think most AI haters, they are just mad that they're not using AIs. So yeah, tell me if you agree with that. But me, I think it's a cool experiment so far. So in this video, I'm just gonna show you how to deploy these AI comments at scale. And again, these videos, they're quite technical, but yeah, I'm pretty sure some of you enjoy that. This here is Persona. So Persona is like a Google Sheet or an Excel sheet. So it's like rows and columns, and you can customize results at scale. So I imported a contact out file into that of CEOs and founders with the goal of me filtering these people to see if if I should AI comment on their post or not, right? That's important because you cannot really do it via LinkedIn. I mean, you can do like a basic search of people, but then how do you export these people? And then how do you know if they're a fit or not? You can't really do it other than with the method I'm about to show you. So here, for example, I imported this file from Contact Out. So Contact Out, it's like a LinkedIn scraper, and I imported founders and CEOs with the keyword LinkedIn. Why did I do that? It shows that these people are either a LinkedIn voice, that they spend a good amount of time on LinkedIn, and that they're bullish about LinkedIn. Obviously, I could have done other keyword search like, I don't know, startups, founders, AIs, but I decided to do that one here. And I imported this file here, and then that's the cool part. We're gonna filter these people with a Persona agent. Persona agent is free. Persona itself is paid, right? I think it's like $90 a month. But you feed it all this contact out data, and then you ask the agent some specific questions. It's important that you use the agent because ChatGPT won't be able to do that. The agent, it can visit the internet, right? So if you see the description here, agent capable of strong reasoning, browsing the internet, and searching the web. That's an AI agent right there. So you feed it some data, and I prompted it to tell me if this person is satisfying these criteria. Posts frequently on social media about startups, right? Posts on social media about AI, which is one of my favorite topics. Plus, if I'm going to deploy an AI commenter, well, they need to post about AI and not be AI haters. Ironically, there's going to be a lot of haters in that category as well because they think AI should be some way. These people are not true AI ecosystem supporter, by the way. But anyway, the third criteria is has an audience of CEOs and founders. That's my ICP, right? That's my ideal client. And the last one is has a large following. So that's important as well because if they don't, my comments are not gonna get a lot of exposure. Return yes if yes, and return no if no. I will send my AIs to comment It's important that you correctly identify them. So this is a new file. So I just click like save and run for all just so you can see. So then the persona agent will identify if that specific person in the file, that specific founder that I got from contact out is fit for my criteria, right? If I should actually AI comment on their post or not. I'm going to show you like how to deploy the AI commenter agent in a moment. So for example, okay, let's check out this guy here, and this guy. And actually, let's check out the first one just to see like if it's not a fit, right? One. So that startup guy, well, okay, it's like a 404, so it can't even reach its LinkedIn, but yeah, which is not a good sign. But this is an example of a yes. The agent replied a yes. And this guy's a good fit. I had this guy, I think I had him on my podcast. But yeah, huge followings, talks about sales, and I do think this guy would sort of tolerate AI comments on his profile for many reasons. My human brain is telling me. Then it mentioned this guy here. So startup founders, right? Has a podcast, has 120K followers, talks about accountability. Again, another good fit. Was on the podcast of David Meltzer, which I interviewed about a year ago. Great guy. Then this lady here, 50K followers, talks about startups. So basically, it returned good people for me to comment on their profiles. So now I'm just going to tell you how I will feed these profiles to my AI commenter so that I can get more engagement, right? So I'm using this app here. It's called Power In. It's quite easy to add these people there. So you need to have a paid account. Not sure how much I'm paying. I took their Black Friday deal, yearly deal. They're not like that great, but at least I'm in contact with the founder. I'm about to have him on the podcast, so I can like have some kind of saying on the roadmap here and invest in that company. But yeah, they allow you for either keywords or to plug in creators, right? So keywords is like comment on all posts with entrepreneur in them or founder, product market fit. This is tricky because there will be some bullshit posts about that. So the AI is not perfect, right? Some people would even turn this off. I might turn it off because sometimes it will have me comment on a job post, but I think like most of the time people that use these words in posts like are my ideal target. So I'm still A/B testing it. I think it's important, guys, like that you give your A/B test and your experiments some leeway, because if you don't, like most people, they just give up. They're like, "Oh fuck, this will ruin my reputation and shit." But yeah, that doesn't happen. So anyway, you can put keywords or you can put profiles in there. I'm about to show you how to put creators profile. I might have hit a limit here because it's like 50 on 50, but all you need to do is copy their LinkedIn URL and put it in there at the bottom. Let's see if it lets me. So yeah, you can see I already have a list of, it let me, of LinkedIn influencers here, people that talk about startup AI and stuff. Sometimes I turn them off. Like some of these people, they won't like the AI stuff. So I'm just like, yeah, if they're that protective about their LinkedIn post, I'm just gonna pull it back. Most people that are embracing AI and the interaction on their posts will actually like that, right? So I will keep on posting on these people's profile. So that's one way to do it. Like I told you, there's also like Twitter/X. So I'm also doing the same here. And yeah, my interaction is amazing in there. Like I get a bunch of good replies. So what do you guys think about that one? I think it's quite amazing what I've just shown you, especially the agent filtering stuff. You can not only use it for AI commenting, but all these people that have a yes here, I'm going to invite them to my podcast, right? Because it's also people that share the same passions as me, AI startups and so forth. Plus, these guys have a huge following. So if they share the podcast that we do together, I'm obviously going to benefit from that. Going to get leads, going to get AdSense money, going to get sponsor money. Um, so I think that's quite the amazing stuff here. If you want the prompt that I use here in this spreadsheet, you let me know. If you have questions about the software that I showed you today, you also let me know. Thank you for